Every time. It gets me every time. Welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where we put the tea in reality, usually, but you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. I say something gay. Today is an interesting one. I am drinking a sugar-free Monster. Now, I would never normally purchase this myself. Unless it's like the fruit punch flavor. That's the only one that I particularly enjoy from Monster. I don't drink Monster. It tastes like battery acid. However, this came free with the textbook that I just got delivered today. So I'm not going to say no to caffeine. And the universe knew that I needed it. So thank you to Chegg.com. Not sponsored, but I wish we were.
And I am Aneesa Logan, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam Monteverde, your fellow friendly 5'3" trans non-binary Filipino Canadian mentally unstable hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scarborough, if you want to be specific. And today, I have water because hydration.
Oh, I have that too.
Also because I need to get my throat like moister.
Moist throat.
I need to moisten my throat. It's super dry outside. Like, the air is dry.
It's cold even in Arizona, and Arizona doesn't get cold.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, when you first hop on here, like, does it snow in Arizona?
It does. I lived in northern Arizona for 5 years, and it's basically like you're living in a different state because we get like 2 feet of snow on average a year. I lived there when the year that they got 38 inches of snow in a day and a half.
Oh.
And I had to trek to my university campus in that snow. So snow was literally up to here on me. And it was one of the worst things I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
But speaking of things...
Sorry.
Oh,
no, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of things that are not horrible to experience, UMK! Finland coming through yet again with a great selection.
I think so far, out of the ones we have recorded and discussed, yes. I think so far this is my favorite.
This is the strongest by far, no question.
No question.
Up until this point, it was, we talked on previous episodes. Go watch our whole playlist. If I remember, it'll be linked above. As I learned how to do end cards on YouTube.
In our lovely Q's currently unnamed Eurovision show, series, which now has a name.
Road to Liverpool!
Road to Liverpool.
Yeah, most definitely. UMK 23 is the strongest, by far, no question. I think every song in this selection has its merits. None of these are particularly bad songs by any means. So I'm actually really excited to see what happens with this. I wish that like all of these songs could go to Eurovision, honestly, because I think each one of them would do really, really well. I'm just hoping they have something better than the Rasmus last year, because I famously despised the Rasmus.
I also did not like their song.
And they got what, 19th?
No, 21st.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine.
Because you know who got 19th?
Who?
I'm not gonna miss you. No.
Don't talk about Jeremy McKeith like that. That's a good song.
It actually is a great song, and he sounds.
Go check out our coverage of the Belgian review. We reviewed it before the craziness happened.
Yeah.
But yes, UMK 23. We are here. All of the songs have been released at this point. They did a 7-day release period where they released one song a day. This is honestly the way, personally, I think all national selections should be done.
I agree. No, I really like this.
Yeah, so they released them over 7 days. And I mean, I'll be honest, I like the smaller selections. that's just me personally. Somewhere from like 7 to 14 is a perfectly lovely number for me personally.
Yeah.
But so the final of Uuden Musiikin Kilpailu, I'm saying that wrong, and I'm so sorry to the people.
I don't think I'll say it any better. So
you probably won, love. We're both gonna butcher it. UMK. The final is, guess what? Not on February 11th. Thank God.
But I believe it's 2 weeks after that. No,
It's on February 25th.
there we go.
In the city of Turku. The breakdown for voting is interesting and different, and also I think something that more selections should adopt. It's 75% televote and 25% international jury.
I like that.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't even mind if it was 50-50, but I love that the international jury is a part of that.
Absolutely.
I believe that's what it was last year as well. Finland does very well with, gauging international
Audiences.
international participation, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Interest was the word I was trying to come up with. We're recording later than we normally do, and my brain is not here. But yeah, so we have 7 songs. We're gonna talk about them in the order that they were released. Shall we go for it?
Let's get into it.
In the words of Ariana Grande as Celine Dion. It's a niche reference. I know it is.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Let's start with Keira. The song is No Business on the Dance Floor. She is only 18. She is the youngest, I believe the youngest competitor in UMK. This song, Aneesa.
This song.
Fucking song.
This is amazing.
This is, I'm going to say, the boppiest bop of the year, tied with another song that we're going to talk about shortly.
Absolutely.
This is so good. It's so well written. I'm going to double check here, but I'm pretty sure she is a co-writer on this. Yeah, she is a co-writer on this. It's so good.
It's so good.
It, like, hey, just move your
body. Hey, bring out your courage.
Business on the dance. It's so good.
It's ridiculously catchy.
Oh my God.
It's her like relaxed, yet it's the fact that she sounds super like relaxed, and it's such a like vibe.
It does, yeah. And she's got that flow where she needs it to. The vocals are good.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her sing live. I'm hoping the live vocal stands up too. But UMK is very good about getting people with good live vocals, minus the Rasmus. But so I'm confident that she will have a good live vocal.
Yeah.
The music video is so cute. Like
that's the one like word I put there too.
Like, honestly, you kind of put it perfectly. Like, there's such a laid back vibe to this, but it's still catchy and upbeat. And like, I've had it stuck in my head for a week and a half now. Like,
me too.
It's so well done. I'm very, very happy with this song.
I'm super happy with the song. Again, the vibes of it all, the relaxed yet energetic kind of music. Her tone is amazing too. It reminds me of so many, and I'm trying to remember. Like I'm getting notes of like Kehlani almost.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that comparison. I would even go as far to say maybe a little bit of Destiny.
Sure, a bit,
not by much, but like similar sort of like upbeat, younger woman bop sort of situation.
Yeah. Yeah, my only like critique really is that she could show off her voice a bit more, and I'm sure she'll do that in the lives,
Totally.
which has me really excited. Also in the music video, I hope, because I noticed in the music video that like she's from like the nose up or whatever, she's not as expressive. But then again, it is a relatively like relaxed.
And also, we have to remember she's 18.
She
like
is.
I don't know how long she's been performing. You can tell she's been performing for a good amount of time. But those sort of little details are things that come with experience in performing. You and I both know that very well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So like I'm hopeful. This seems to be very, very popular in Finland as well, so I'm feeling really good about it.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I'm gonna say it throughout this whole selection. It could go any of the 7 ways. Genuinely, this is the biggest toss-up for me at this point. I don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And we have to wait a whole month to find out.
That's the crazy part. We have to wait a whole month to find out.
No. But let's move along to Benjamin. The song is Hoida Moods. And this is the other just bops on bops on bops on bops. Okay. I love this song.
So I will say it did take me a bit to really get into it because, again, it's very produced, it's very electronic.
Yes.
And usually that's like something that I don't necessarily gravitate towards.
Mm-hmm.
However, the energy is there for me. His voice is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. For some reason, I love the concept of this music video of just him like in a greenhouse or something like that. It's just the vibe of it all. Oh, also the title I believe translates to "Do Me."
Do Me.
I'm like,
it is honestly the like sexual gay anthem that we needed this year in a national selection.
Yeah.
Like, it just it gives me so 80s but yet so current. I mean, we're going through this, like, it's been like the last couple of years we've seen a lot of resurgence of like 80s inspirations, especially in national selections. We saw a lot of it last year. We've seen a little bit of it this year. That's sort of like infusing 80s like beats into this new like electronic sort of situation that we have.
Yeah, and I feel like that also like spans throughout like multiple genres too. Like lately, along with Eurovision, I've been listening to a lot of K-pop, specifically the group Twice, who I have now grown to love.
You need to talk to Odd about Twice. She's like a super fan.
Oh, bet. Okay, so this actually, the way I feel about the song is very similar to how I feel about Physical by Dua Lipa.
It gives very Dua Lipa energy. I showed this to my roommate who is a very big Dua Lipa fan, and he was like, this is the male Finnish Dua Lipa. And I was like, kind of. But this is also a lot of the sound that we're hearing now, like I sort of alluded to. Like this is pop in the most current form of that. I really enjoy this song.
I really enjoy this too.
I'm interested to see what the staging is going to be like, but you know what? You go. Give it up for the twink from Finland.
Yeah.
The twink from Denmark, now it's the twink from Finland. I
will say, in this live performance, that energy has to be up. That 100%. Energy has to be up.
Even it doesn't even necessarily have to be high energy. It just needs to be like the energy needs to be there.
Yes.
Like whether he's giving this like sort of like sexual sort of energy like he is in the music video. I need this to be staged properly, and I need him to perform the hell out of this. And I think we're gonna get both things. So I'm not worried. But yeah, a fantastic song.
Fantastic.
Let's move to Robin Packalen. The song is Girls Like You.
Okay. I like it.
It's fine. I wrote the song is a bit too basic douche bro for me.
I felt the same way.
Like, if I was gonna give, like, I'm not going to, but if I was gonna give a perfectly inoffensive, it would probably be to this song. It's too, like, male pop singer talking about how he wants to try to pull women all the time. Like, it just gives that energy, and I don't love it. I love the beat and the music. That's what I like the most about this song.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all very, very well produced. I can't, I find myself being unable to connect to him in any way, shape, or form.
I feel kind of a similar way about it. I love the music and all, and he's got a decent voice. Actually, he's got a great voice. But I think it's the songwriting itself. It's the lyrics, it's the context.
Would you believe that a woman was part of this writing?
No.
There is a woman credited as a songwriter.
We do stand consent. Consent is always the sexiest.
It just, this gives me like poor man's Dance You Off. Or like poor man's, what's that one guy from Robin Bengtstrom from Sweden? What was
my mind went to Robin Bengtstrom as well.
I don't remember the name of the song.
I can't go on when you look
it gives me, like, this honestly gives me Melfest Reject.
Unfortunately, but the vibes are there for me in terms of like the music itself. I like the funk of it all.
Yeah, this is never gonna be a song that connects to me. Whereas it's interesting for me because, like, I brought up like this song and then Robin Bengtstrom, but something about Benjamin Ingrosso kind of like, I like Dance You Off a lot. I listened to it not even 30 minutes ago on my commute home. But like, I don't know, this kind of song, it also feels very,
I think because the songwriting with like Benjamin Ingrosso, it's not so like forward on like beautiful woman kind of thing.
It's not like, I don't want to, it's not fetishizing. That's not the right word. But
no,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's that sort of like,
it's not, I guess it's not as like obvious.
Direct. I think that's the word I'm going for.
Yeah.
It's not as directly, hey woman, I want to sleep with you. It's more so like like, that's what this song is. Whereas other songs are like, you're beautiful and blah 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 blah. Like, that's the kind of like, this gives me very like Justin Bieber, Charlie Puth, Shawn Mendes, in a way that I don't love.
That's fair.
I think that's where I'm at with it. But I mean, like, it's a well-produced song. There's a good chance this is gonna win. And this is the only song I would be fundamentally disappointed if it went to Eurovision out of this selection.
Yeah. But I mean, I would still like listen to it if someone were to play it,
Totally. And like, I think it's a well-produced song. Clearly a lot of effort went into this song. The music video, I think, is actually really well produced. Cinematography, from a cinematic perspective, I think it's really well done. Again, it's just, but yeah. Let's talk about Lxandra. The song is Something to Lose. This is our only real ballad of the selection.
Okay, I feel like I'm one of the only people that like this.
I like it too.
Like, no, I really like this.
Okay. I mean, I think I like this less than you, but I do enjoy this song.
Right. No, because whoa, excuse me. I feel like it's not gaining as much traction, I guess.
Yeah.
As like all the other songs. Like, I remember seeing someone tweet like, oh, the top like 25 or the top 50 like most streamed on Spotify of like this season of national selections. Every song was on there from this national except for this one.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's a gag.
Yep.
Hmm.
And there's a good amount from Benidorm too.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. But yeah, I just so I feel like I love this more than a lot of people do. The music video really sells it for me. I don't know, I felt very captivated by this.
This is my favorite music video of UMK. It's so beautifully produced. Her vocal is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a very well constructed song. My only real critique is, again, I've said this all year. I just wish the chorus specifically had a little bit more substance.
Sure.
Because it sounds lovely and it's wonderful. And I understand that in this song specifically, the bridge is sort of used less as the chorus is used less as a chorus and more as a bridge between the verses, which is where like the substance actually is. Right. And I get that and I respect that. And I love the way that that's written. For me personally, I would have loved something more than, the entire chorus is till I have something to lose. Like, I wish there was a little bit more specifically there. But overall, I think this is incredibly well written. She is not only a writer, but a composer on this song. And you can tell that this is something very, very personal for her.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I think this is going to get the same sort of treatment that Thank God I'm an Atheist did last year. Because that was one of my favorite songs from UNK last year. I just don't think the Finnish public are gonna send another female ballad because we haven't seen a female ballad from Finland, I believe, since Blackbird, and that didn't qualify. Mind you, I love Blackbird. That's one of my favorite Eurovision songs ever. I love that song, but this would do so much better genuinely in any other selection.
I'll agree with that.
I just don't think this is gonna win. If it does, I'm gonna support it because I like the song, but I just don't think this is the selection or the country for her to be successful, unfortunately.
Right. No, I'll agree with that. I feel like staging could really make it or break it. Because I can imagine, like, what we were given in this, like, lyric music video. Like, I feel like if we had something along those lines with the whole, like, interpretive or contemporary dancing, like, I feel like that could be, like, a powerful thing to see on the stage. Also, she has a lot of depth in her voice. Yeah. Oh, I want to say almost like a Yeba kind of thing, like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Kind of, like, I got that kind of depth out of it, and that really is kind of what sold it for me.
You love a female contralto, so
I do.
Here you go. Here you go.
I love, like, it's not just like a range thing. It's a tone thing as well. Like,
totally.
Like that tone, you can tell, she's gone through a lot kind of thing, and yeah, no, it's great. I love it.
Totally. I'm gonna butcher this name, and I'm so sorry. I believe it's Käärijä.
I'm gonna agree and say it's Käärijä.
Because I know the A with the umlaut, I think it's supposed to be more like an ah. I'm gonna say Käärijä. Someone correct us in the comments. A couple people have been sending lyric translations. Thank you. It's very appreciative for two people that primarily speak English. Anyway, Käärijä, the song is Cha Cha Cha. Now this is something.
Käärijä, if you're out there, would not mind a chance.
He's they're hot. They're attractive.
They're very attractive.
I didn't know what to make of this song at first.
But I think that's kind of what I really liked about it.
I think so too. I mean, it goes from this like harder electronic rock to this more like pop EDM towards the end. It's a weird dichotomy I like the song. My biggest concern is why halfway through the music video he's suddenly wearing a Hannah Montana wig. That was really like my big concern.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is good.
I really like this. I just feel like it's a definite standout because
Absolutely.
it's so different than really anything we've seen this season.
Yeah, I would agree. This has gotten a lot of traction within the Twitter Eurovision community. I like this song. I don't think I like it as much as y'all like it, but I do still really like the song.
Right.
It's fun. It's got a great beat. His vocal is really interesting.
Yep.
And I would almost say strange, but in the best possible way. Like, I don't mean strange with any negative connotation. I wrote it was an enigma of an experience watching the music video with the song. And then later I listened to the song on its own. And I think I like the song on its own a little bit better.
Right. But I personally still do be thinking about the music video of him in like the boxing ring.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have a shirt on. So obviously we know you're going to be paying attention to the music video, Aneesa. Trust, I was too. I'm not judging you.
Yeah. But I mean, just the intensity of the song and, you know, him getting ready to box or something, you know, it just feels right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, good, wonderful, great. Love it.
Cha, 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 cha. Oh, wait, have you seen that? Okay, sorry. Total side note. Involving them. No,
Sure.
There was this tweet being like, "Oh, who would win in a battle?" So we have Käärijä, we have Serhat from San Marino, we have Chanel Dilecta from Italy, Junior Eurovision, and we have Maziel. I believe is her name, Maziel, who won Eurovision back in the 1960s or 70s, representing Spain.
Oh, okay.
Because it's cha cha cha, and then Serhat with na na na, Chanel with blah blah blah,
Blah, blah,
and then Maziel with la la la.
And then if that one song in what was that, Romania?
Also blah blah blah.
Romania, yeah.
Also blah blah blah.
Work.
I just love everyone saying, "Oh, Chanel" in a heartbeat.
I would give it to Käärijä, honestly.
No, Logan, you should know why.
Oh, no bullism.
Yeah.
No bullism.
Bullism.
Of course. Anyway,
let's
talk about Kuumaa. The song is Ylivoimainen, or Above All Else. Now, this is the first like true indie song I think we've gotten this year.
I did not get indie out of it, but
oh, I did.
No, this felt very like pop to me.
Oh,
like it felt. I don't know. It felt current to me. I still like it.
It didn't for me, but I also listen to a lot of Indian alternative, so that might be like
That's
where
fair.
my personal music taste is a little skewed. Nevertheless, I really enjoy this.
I probably don't enjoy this as much as you do. I don't know. Yeah, for me, it's just missing something. It's missing like a punch.
See, I normally want like the punch in it, and I will agree with that to an extent. I just don't know if this is necessarily the song that needs that. For me, I loved the pacing of the pre-chorus. The chorus is really well done. Like the pacing is really good. The music is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole song is about, you know, the person that you love is above all else. And like, that's like, it goes on like a journey. In the chorus, they say like the last part of the chorus is, "There's nothing left for me but you. My shoes are in tatters and my heart's on fire. You're the only symbol on my map because you're above all else." I really like that writing.
I like that.
Finnish is such a beautiful language.
It is.
And I don't think I've ever like valued the Finnish language in music until like this year's selection, honestly. I don't think we got a whole lot of Finnish last year.
We did, but they weren't like the best songs. Like I instantly think of like Tommy Lanton, who got last. And I think there was like another song. Oh,
it was
I mean,
Isaac
there was
Summer.
Yaba as well.
Yeah, we were talking about because over half the songs this year are in Finnish, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. I don't know if it wins.
I feel like based on the vibes of it all and like all this the kind of 80s synth, I feel like it's gonna be comparable. Like it's gonna be compared with like Hoida.
Yeah, I think I see that as well. Yeah, I mean it's a good song. It's a solid song.
It's a solid song. I think this is my like perfectly solid.
I think I would agree with you. But yeah. Barney. One more. We've got Portion Boys. The song is I'm gonna try my best. Samaa, taivasta, katsotaan. Or we look at the same sky.
Samaa, taivasta,
is the English translation.
Oh.
This is fun.
I actually this felt like a production.
This was something. Yeah, I thought this was fun. I'm not mad at this song.
I'm not mad either.
It's not meant to be the most serious thing in the world.
But the vocals, especially to sorry.
Go ahead.
I think towards the end is where I was really sold once we get into that key change. Because you can't have a Eurovision song without a key change. There's a key change.
I wrote it. And I thought the key change here was really well done.
I thought it was really cool. And you get to hear more of that kind of I don't want to say screechy or like yelly, but similar to like a Steven Tyler kind of high register.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I love the sentiment of the song. We're all under the same sky, regardless of. It feels very like one of those songs in Eurovision where it's like, we win Eurovision. Whatever that song was. We are the winners of. We are the
Lithuania.
Yeah, I think so. We are the winners of Eurovision or whatever. Like it gives me that sort of vibe. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at this.
Yeah,
I like this. I actually like this.
It's good.
I think I really enjoyed like some of the chanting as well. I know there was some chanting in there. I don't remember off the top of my head how it goes, but I remember really liking it. Excuse me.
Totally. Well, we have come to the point in our program where we must give out points. I don't know why I've started developing this affectation whenever I say that, but I'm just going to go with it.
Sure.
It's better than me attempting a full Liverpudlian accent for the whole thing. So
I can't do myself a Scouser accent, so
no. I always go to the Vivian. I'm dripping. That's all I really can do. So obviously, because there are 7 songs in this selection, we're only going to be giving out points from 4 to 12. With that being said, I think we have the same 4.
I think we do.
Girls Like You.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Awesome. My 5 points are going to go to Portion Boys.
Sure. My 5 points are going to go to Ylivoimainen.
Sure. Valid. My 6 points, and I'm really sad that this song fell here. I'm really sad.
I figured you
and I'm really upset about that.
Yeah. My 6 points are gonna go to Samaa, taivasta, katsotaan.
Great. Love it.
Yeah.
My 7 points are going to Ylivoimainen.
Sure. So my top 4 like really are interchangeable because I really like all 4 of them.
Sure.
So my 7 points go to Hoida Moot.
Whoa.
It fell there. It fell there.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. I mean, my top 3 is to nobody's surprise. My 8 points go to Cha Cha Cha.
I'm glad that it's up there. I'm happy that
Totally.
it's up there. Yeah.
It was absolutely going to be up there. It didn't catch me immediately in the way that the other 2 songs did.
Sure.
So.
My 8 points will be going to Something to Lose.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
My 10 points go to Hoida Moot.
Nice. And I figured that would be your 12 points too. My 10 points are going to be going to No Business on the Dance Floor.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Yeah.
So, my 12 points, You Got No Business on the Dance Floor. Hey, just move your body. It's so good.
It's so good. And I'll close it off by saying my 12 points go to Cha 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 Cha.
Great. I mean, we both kind of said it. I mean, I can speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for you directly. There's literally only one song I would be disappointed if it won.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. We will see. We've got literally an entire month.
Yep.
Before we will find out who wins. But in the meantime, make sure to go check out all of our other content that we have done thus far in the Eurovision season. That'll be now in that corner over there. Because again, I learned how to do end cards. I'm really proud of myself. I'm learning how to YouTube.
Also, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't take this in, but this is my first episode of the Cup post birthday.
Oh yes, it was their birthday.
Yes,
they're old.
Not as old as you.
I mean, that is factually true.
That is factually true.
But fuck you, bitch. Anyway, make sure to check out all of our other Eurovision coverage because God, there's so much of it. We're making our way through as quickly as we can, and
we're trying
without ruining our mental health. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye now.
Rock and roll angels, bring the heart, rock hallelujah.
I was gonna say, please sing anything other than Jezebel. Because
it was on my mind.
Jezebel.